Here we go. Yeah, we are in it now with all the cards, all three decks, all the elements and the playing cards and the tarot cards. Gonna draw one. Yes, we got a good compound element, fire within fire. So things are burning up, a lot of vitality. If your force is on fire, that's okay. Let it just run its course, and in the end, you're gonna have some nice flowers will grow. I think. Okay, bye. Here we go again. Yeah, we are back at it with another collective reading here. We got all the decks, all three of them. That's a lot of cards, cranking it all together here. We're gonna draw a card for the day. See what we get. Substance, Ace of Pentacles. Not bad, not bad. So this is our ticket to the ride through the earth. Going into it, grounding yourself. Take account of what resources you have, the things you can touch, feel, smell, hear, all that substance. Pay attention to it. Start to recognize it. Save your resources. Focus on the things that you can control. Don't worry too much about the things you can't. And I think you'll do well. We'll see you out there in the next one. Okay, yes, back again. Thank you for being here. I like doing this a lot. We got all three decks, the trifecta of the PathandTarot suite. Let's draw a card and see what we get for today and jam on it. Jam on some fire. Spread that fire out on that morning toast you got, or, whatever morning thing that you have. Spread it on. Fire, transformative. It's got your vitality. We had fire earlier ago in some of the readings. It's very transformative. Let things just kind of like burn themselves out. Things will clear by the end of that, and you'll be in a better position. But make change. Have your focus on your vitality. I think you'll do good. See ya out there. Okay, here we are. We're going to do a Path and Tarot reading with the original Path and Sigil Tarot. Yep, that's what I called it. This one, no one can have it but me. Swiftness. So here's your reading. This is meant for you whenever you see this, but it's also coming from me as the reader. You can't really separate the reader from a reading. You just have to sort of experience the whole thing and have it make sense for you. Swiftness. So things are moving fast right now. Mercury and Sagittarius there, they can make for some quick efforts, especially with fire being very transformative. Running away from a forest fire, maybe. So there's your message. I'll see you again. Okay, here it is. Collective reading by Path and Tarot. All the cards. This isn't just a tarot reading. This is it's everything. It's all the something just clattered and banged my house. That's okay. That's a sign. I like it. Hey, let's just get these cards going here. Chariot, cool. I like the Chariot. We've seen the Chariot in the past, but it's come back. These cards, they come back for a purpose. So we got some lessons to learn of the Chariot. What's the vessel that you can ride in that's going to take you to where you want to go? It may not be like an actual vehicle. Think of the thing that will carry you into the spirit world. Maybe it's like a book, or maybe it's like a new hobby that you're doing that's going to carry you into something brand new. I wonder what that is. Let me know. Hey, here we are. We're going to do a tarot reading. I got a cool new headset, so this is nice. We're also going to use a deck that we haven't used in a very long time, the Path and Sigil Tarot. This is the original tarot deck that I made. This is like the proof of concept that I had to create to know, hey, does it even make sense to make a deck like this? And it made sense, and so I went through and I changed a lot of stuff to get what you see now. But let's grab a card and see what are the 10 of spades or swords, if you air. Ruin. So we are at a place of ruin, and I actually I really like when this card comes up because you get to know, okay, well, yeah, that's we're at the bottom now. Like there's you can't lose, you can't lose what you don't have. That's it. Like you're at the bottom, so push off from that, swim back up to the top, and you'll things will be better. So that's what we got here. Take comfort in the fact that it can't get any worse. Here we are with your tarot reading. If you're seeing this at this moment, this is for you, but it's from me to you. So these tarot readings, you can't ever separate the reader from the reading. You just have to share it. Uh, but there's a lot of room because the sun, has a lot of light to give. So you can always bask in that, and a lot of people can too. So this is for anybody who sees this. So the sun is radiant for you today. Everything's bright. Everything's very good. Things make sense. You're moving in the right direction. Very close to completion. Things will be complete for you very soon. So this is a good message. So I'll see you out there. Okay, here we are. We're going to do a tarot reading with the original Pathan tarot deck, the Pathan Sigil Tarot, I believe. It's got the original Golden Dawn wordings on the number cards. So let's see what the deck has for us today. Material success, the Six of Diamonds and Pentacles. This is good. Money is coming your way. Excellent. But I think it'll be coming from a place of intrigue and mystique. I'm just feeling that, from the moon's energy here, but it's something well deserved, I think. Something well earned. So it's you've earned it, but you may not see it coming. So watch out. I've run out of faces to do at the beginning of this. Here we are with a Pathan Tarot collective reading. Everything is in this deck, hundreds of cards, the elements and the playing cards of the tarot. We're just going to grab one. And we've got our Jack of Pentacles. This is good. This is a good court card of the earth. Very creative. The strongest earth. Earth of the strongest is the Jack, because the Jack has got earth energy and the Pentacles are the earth energy. So it's very, very creative. It's like building a sandcastle or a structure with dirt. You can do a lot of stuff with that, but you also have to remember that it's not exactly permanent. It'll last for how long it lasts, but that's the thing of creativity, is it's sort of a finite thing. Okay, here we are. We're going to work with the Pathan Tarot deck, the full release, the one that you can get. Let's just grab a card. Chariot. Yes, this is cool. I like the Chariot. It's a good card. We are well on our way to something very big. And it's really interesting, I don't talk too much about the symbols on these cards, but let's start to talk about them, because how they, with the superimposed like astrological and the Hebrew symbols, when they're kind of smushed together like that with the sigil on top of it, you kind of get a sense of that imagery that are on the Waite Smith cards and other tarot decks that we're a little bit more familiar with, like the imagery. But every time I see it, I get a sense of like some sort of boxed chariot with this almost horse-like entity pulling it. And that's what I feel. It's very, very colorful. Lots of good energy that is a part of this version of the Chariot. So things are well on their way. Enjoy the ride. Okay, here we are. We're gonna do a tarot reading here with the Pathan Tarot deck, the one that you can get if you want to get it. Let's grab a card. Let's see what we got. It's being all mixed up. Death. Ooh. It's weird. Like we haven't got the death card yet. But you're bound to get that card. But this is something that is a natural part of any journey. Something has to complete and die off to kind of take its place, right? Like the hero's mentor. Sometimes the hero loses that, and so the hero goes on their own and becomes something greater. As the hero goes through their journey, so something's gonna, leave, disappear, in this collective message. But you should never fear death, because it's just a natural part of the human condition, and it has to happen, and it's going to happen at some point. So you just have to. It almost makes you appreciate the things that you have right now. And nothing's permanent, so really relish the experiences that you have at this moment. Oh, let's mix up these cards. The PathandTarot deck here. You can get this deck if you want. Some make playing cards. But let's draw a card from it and see what we can get as a collective message here right now. The universe. Wow, this is cool. It's good to see this card. Because we've just seen like the death card happened in the reading before this. So if you may see them in sequence, you may see them out of sequence. But this card means a lot, because just moments ago we saw the death card, and the death card's kind of hard to see sometimes. But again, the meaning is positive. If you think about it in a certain way. But when I see the universe, always for me, it's a sense of melancholy. It's the end of the journey. That's it. You've become everything, and it's become you. You've gone through the whole experience, and so now you can start again. But with the experience of a lifetime, right? Your only next step after the universe or the world in other decks is to become the Fool once more, to reincarnate, to start your cycle again. And so that's what I feel. Whenever I see the universe, it's almost like, oh, that's kind of it. It really kind of caps off the whole thing. It's a great card. But I think we're at the end of something here, and a new cycle is upon us. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go with this reading right now. We've had some pretty cool run of cards here. Let's see what we get right now. The next thing we're going to become is a driven cavalier or knight. The fire and air energy is very complementary. Like, they really empower each other. And there's a lot of red on this card, outside of the yellow and the greens that are part of the elementals here. The energy is just really hot. It's very directed. It's almost focused like a welding torch, if you think of it like that. But with purpose, a cavalier purpose.